These athletes have been waiting a long time to square off. Here we go. Miss with that jab. One punch could change everything in this battle. You can really feel the buzz in the air tonight. So much hype here in this arena.
Can you imagine walking into this, Todd? Walking into an arena with such noise, people chanting your name. You can't even hear your cornerman whisper in your ear. I've been in situations like that where it can be terrorizing if you haven't got your wits about you.
Jab won't score. Halfway through the round, and it's pretty much even-steven.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
He wasn't ready for that counter. Counter punching. Do you believe this? Nice counter. Hook misses. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Talk about Sophie in that last round. Pretty dominant round there. Let's see how they respond here in the next round. Here we go for round two. Got all the momentum on their side after that last round. Let's see what they do here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
When you're fighting a counterpuncher, the feint can be such a good weapon. Pretend you're going to punch, make the counterpuncher throw a punch, and then you counter them.
If you're fighting a counterpuncher, you've got to dummy a shot. Make them react from that, then react then. I know it's hard to think that way, but counterpunchers, they're watching your every move, that every twitch.
Big swing and a miss with the hook. Jab. That counter shot lands. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Perfect counter shot. Round still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Sophie in that last round. Well, there was no doubt about who won that round. On to the third. That round was complete domination. Let's see if we can shake things up here in this round.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
A swing and a miss with the left hook. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. If you're a counter puncher, then basically you do the counter attack. You let them get their punch off first, and then you answer in kind.
They have got great ring IQ. Counter punches are the best.
They exchange punches. Missing. Hold that thought. Terri Harper just got rocked. Harper is down. I don't know. I got to take another look at that.
Shot from the gods, they say. A shot from the gods.
One, two, three, four. Listen to me. Are you okay?
How about that will to win and refusal to stay down as this fight continues?
Well, now it's about getting back to the corner, freshen up, get new instructions given to you, and they've got to G you up. They've got to tell you what you're doing wrong and what you're doing right.
Well done with that counter shot. They're happy this round's coming to an end. 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Harper in that last round. That'll be a 10-8 round for sure with the knockdown.
Can make timing already.
Here we go to the fourth round. Well, Johnny, you don't have to be Sherlock Holmes to figure this one out. She has got to bounce back in this round after that knockdown. No doubt about it.
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, you've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
A lot of effort being exerted here. Nice counter shot. Good counter shot by her. The straight right just misses. Catch and shoot. How about that time counter shot? We're at the halfway point, and both of these fighters know the round is still up for grabs.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
Those counter punches have to hurt. Beautiful counter shot. Throws the jab and doesn't score. Those counter punches have to hurt. That jab misses. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. A swing and a miss with that jab. Terri Harper in some serious trouble here. Talk about Sophie in that last round. I promise you, all three judges here are going to give that round to you-know-who. On to the fifth we go. This fight has been very one-sided. What are we going to have in this round?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
They call it the chin. How strong is your chin? Do you have a glass chin? These are things that can affect the fight.
Because you've got a good chin doesn't mean you've got leather skin. It means you can still get caught. So you've got to go for those pointed areas over the eyebrow, the cheekbone. You've just got to try and cut them, skim them, go for speed.
Nice defense on that hook. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. nervous would you get when you know you're facing a big puncher like this that can seriously hurt you?
You've got to be courageous when you get in there with someone that's bigger, stronger, and faster. You've just got to use brain there.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Harper got clipped. Didn't wait long to get back in and get engaged.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Sophie in that last round. As bad as boxing judging can be sometimes, there's no doubt who won that round.
I seriously hope the judges kept their eye on this fight, because if they haven't, there's going to be absolute uproar.
And you will win.
Oh, she's ready to go. She's smashed. She's hurt. She's ready.
Focus. You just need to recenter. That was a bad round. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter.
Way out. Get in there and finish her. You were thinking, you were smart, you weren't loading up, but you were still landing your power shots. Good work. Don't
Just focus yourself in. We've got a minute. Breathe, and then get back up.
defense on the end of what you do. Good work.
From you. You've worked so hard. Get back out there. Focus, and you will be on top. Boxer.
In your power shots. Good work. Don't forget that jab.
Focus. We've got a minute. Just breathe. Focus again. Watch
The referee
back.
calling for seconds out as we get set to jump back in the action.
Don't need to load up.
You're betting on this. I've seen so much more from you. You've worked so hard. Get back out there. Focus.
There's the bell for round 6. She's coming off a fantastic last round. Let's see what she's going to do here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won that hands down.
Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. Sophie Alisch is dazed. And right back into the fray.
Being dazed now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
Deciding to let it all hang out here in this round. Good fight so far. Both of these fighters have had their moments.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Incredible work rate. Tried to score with a jab. Timing beats speed. Speed beats power. They're giving us a high-tempo show. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Talk about Sophie in that.
Now you're switching.
And there's the bell for round 7. Coming off a very tough round. Let's see what they do here.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
There's been a significant aggression difference in this fight, Johnny. What do you see?
How do you deal with an aggressive fighter? What you do is you fight fire with fire. You either give it them back because that's where they're comfortable, or you play calm, play cool.
That hook was thrown with some bad intentions. Alisch just took a big shot and she's in trouble. like they've shaken it off.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round.
Oh my God, Johnny! Terri Harper in some serious trouble here. Trying to buy time. It appears that the moment of trouble, big shot, sends Harper to the canvas. I want to see that again, but from a different angle.
I've got to see that again.
One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You're out.
Not many people would have predicted it, but we've got a knockout victory.
A knockout victory. That is God. Did you see the shot? That's not a knockout. That's an assassination. What a shot.